We have to go meet the guy from forestry.
Yeah.
We're going to get new trees.
New trees? Wow.
Today is just an unusual day.
The guys are here.
Yes, we have people here from forestry. I just gave them we just did a walkthrough of the Zone 4 timber forest, and they're very happy with the results, which is nice. They had a couple interns, so we gave the interns an opportunity to learn something.
There's some plants.
We picked up some trays for planting the teak seeds. What we have is approximately 150 teak seeds that we've already planted, and we are getting ready. I picked up enough trays that give us another 150 plantings. So what we're going to do, I've already started with them. I already started putting the potting mix into the trays and wetting it to get the moisture to wick into them. So we're going to finish that, get the teak in there. I've been soaking the seeds since yesterday. So we're going to do that, and then we'll take a look at the stuff that we've got growing here, because we've got a bunch of different things in pots. We haven't been able to get the big work done because, like I said, the guy that was helping, he's he's not helping anymore. So because of that, we're trying out somebody new. I thought we would be trying him out today. Unfortunately, he can't, so we're going to do it Monday. We're going to find out how he works on Monday.
No, come now.
I know. So we're going to try him, see how it goes. These are the 38 slot trays that I bought. And we've got this one here. We filled it and watered it, so the water soaked in, because this potting mix is super dry. If you look at it, this potting mix here is bone dry, and the moisture really has to soak into this. It's almost all peat moss, and that really is an issue. You've got to have it soak in. So because of that, what we've done is I've filled 2 of them and filled them with water and let the water soak and full in. All right, since the water's soaked into this mix, it's usable now. I've got 2 here that haven't been filled. We're going to fill those now, and then we're going to take all the seeds. We're going to take the seeds that we've got, and I'm going to put 2 seeds in each one of these. I've got about 300 seeds I've been soaking, so we'll be able to get 2 in each one of these trays, and hopefully that'll give us, like I said, I've got about 150 already planted. Then I've got 150 here, so that'll be 300. If 200 of them actually grow, that'll give us 200 teak that we're ready to plant, and that will be enough to fill that area. Now this jar has about 300. I had to move the jar because the little man here is about to cause all kinds of problems. All right, this jar's got about 300 seeds in it. These are teak. Now I soaked them since last night. They've been sitting in here for a full day. We're gonna put 2 in each pod here, and hopefully we'll get these to grow. Plus we've got this tray with 50, plus there's 6 there, plus there's another 70 some in the front. So total, this will give us about 300. Yes, honey, there's a bee. Total, that'll give us about 300 planted. And if 2/3 of them grow, that'll give us 200, which is what we need. We plant 300 and hope that 200 of them grow. We have planted out all 4 trays. There are 38 slots in each tray, so that's what, 152? Yeah, 152. And hopefully these guys will grow. This is the biggest problem I have. We've got a serious need for these teak. Let me, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to show you what we've got going, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff that we've started seedlings. Good old Mr. Mello has been difficult with me today. I have been trying to get this stuff done, and he has been making one big mess out of himself. Playing in the dirt, eating the dirt, just everything. Just everything. Causing trouble like you wouldn't believe. So we're going to talk about what we have growing here, because I tell you, I planted a ton of stuff. We've got cuttings, we've got roots, we've got... Let's just look, because we've got everything from pineapples to bamboo, lemongrass. Well, let's start with what he was messing with, because this is a big issue. Yeah, I hear you. All right, what we've got in here are macadamia seeds. We planted macadamia seeds, and so far only 3 of them have come up. It's hard to show. I don't know how well this is coming in. All right, guys, that's it for now. It's dark. It's getting late. It's getting dark, and we're just not able to focus on this stuff. But we did get, that's 152 more teak. None of the teak has come up yet, but it's only been a couple weeks. We've got 3 macadamias that have come up. So, and I've got a lot more macadamias here. I think I've got 20 or so, and only 3 have come up so far. But we're hoping. Right now, I only need 3. I only need 2, to be honest. Right now, I only need 2. But since I planted so many, let's see how many of them actually grow. It'll be nice if more come. Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. God bless. Last night I started to show this, but the light was just so bad. I had done it too late. And now we're going to take a look. So what I want to show is the pineapples. And this is a prime example. If you look, this pineapple top here doesn't look good, but we have this offshoot. So the offshoot looks really nice. Now, right here, we have this one, but if you look, here's where we're getting the growth. It's kind of nice. Almost all of these so far have shown growth, and we've got more of them. You know, I just did another 12 that I got this morning. I'm just soaking them in water for a couple days before we put them in the ground, or before I pot them up. And then they'll stay here until we see roots coming out the bottom. When the roots start coming out the bottom, that's when we'll move them into the ground, into the food forest. I kind of screwed up with these mulberries. It looks like we're getting some growth here, but I made the mistake. With these mulberries of... I didn't pot them right away. What I did is I soaked them in some water and newspaper, and I should have just taken the root hormone, dipped them in the root hormone, and stuck them in one of these pots the day I cut them. Instead, I soaked them for a week or 2 beforehand, and they don't look right, but maybe they'll come up. Now, here's one more thing that I didn't show yesterday. These are the bamboo cuttings that I got last week, hoping these will root. I dipped these in root hormone and put them in here. So these have been treated with the root hormone, along with this entire tray. There's 50 in here. All 50 of them were dipped in root hormone before they were put in here. So we're hoping that they take root and grow. We need a lot of bamboo. Right there is a macadamia seed coming up. Interestingly, this one came up first, and then it stopped growing. And then these 2 on the sides came up next to it. Now, the funny thing is, if you look right here, we have the same thing here and here. So far, 3 of these seeds have come up. Right here, we've got more of them planted, but none of them have come up. And then there, right there, we have 50, those are 50 teak. And then we've got 4 trays. There's 2 trays there and 2 more trays here. So we've got 4 trays, total 152 teak seeds planted. So right here we've got 200, and in the front we've got 70 some odd more, plus we've got more in the pot. So I'm really hoping, all in all, my goal is to get 200 teak. We'll see how it turns out, but I really want to see 200 teak come up. If we can get 200 of them to grow, I'll be happy. They haven't been planted long enough for us to really worry about. These have been planted since yesterday. This tray I planted a week ago. The 6 that are right here I planted a week before that. So it's not like these have been planted long enough for us to know. We're just hoping for the best.